Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TC. And the Trojans have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will take the field first. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David has worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Pollard. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Francis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The screen, he can go. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the USC Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's stopped, not Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Makes the grab. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. End off from the gun. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and
breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football.
To the air, it's Pollock. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, TCU! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Makes the catch. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, In the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. But what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Look out, he's got room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense lining up quickly. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Pollard. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Throwing right. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because
there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's piled up 112 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. To throw, it's Pollard. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, TCU!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Took a shot as he threw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Dropping back, it's Pollard. Fires to the big fella. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He's got him.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On target. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw. He's got his man. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently, so it's a nice job by the offense, slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone. He catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Hawaii is getting dominated today. And, you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to LSU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open on the right. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Back to pass, it's Pollard. Unloads to the wideout.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Isaac. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Pollard. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll open this third quarter with a run. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
To the ground with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. He'll try to pop the draw. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off-play action on first down. A little release to the back.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Pollard. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Hawaii is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker.
Finds a little space. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On the shuffle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got room to work. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Pollock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Give to the running back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Pollard. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
Turning it on! And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the heat. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Trojans are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Isaac. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tripped up for the tackle. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Pollard. They've got the screen set up. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's a draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need?